Let's
Thanks.
get more on to what this means for the tech space. Will we be hearing more stories like this? Big investments in AI, but it doesn't include hiring or even retaining human beings. Let's ask Alex Kantrowitz, founder of Big Technology and a CNBC contributor. Alex, great to talk to you today. All right, so first of all, if you want to invest in AI and you think AI is the driver in the future, do they have to cut costs somewhere else in order to make that pay off?
I think they do now. We're not living in a zero interest rate environment anymore. I think a couple of years ago, what they would have done is just hired away in these areas and not worried about where they had to cut previously. But that's gone. And now they really need to find ways to cut costs so they can invest here. Training AI, deploying AI is very expensive. And I think that's what's happening with Google today.
Okay, so when you look at the numbers that are being cut, is it going to be enough? Or would you expect that this is a trend we're going to keep seeing unfold, that, you know, here's 7,000, here's 6,000, in total 13,000. Is this going to be a near-term trend, not just for Google, but for other big tech that is investing in AI?
I think it will be a near-term trend. And here's why. You're going through a technological transformation, right? You're almost replacing one way of doing technology with another way of doing technology. And when companies are betting so big on this new way, you're going to need different personnel in there. And there's going to be places where old personnel just don't fit in the new vision. And so, of course, there's a strategic change, but there's also a personnel change. And so when Sundar says, OK, we're going to have these rolling cuts over 2024, that is something that I expect other big tech companies to follow. It's not huge, right? We've seen 1,000 people, which is, you know, for every one of them, it's very difficult. But 1,000 compared to 12,000 last year is small for Google. So it's not the wholesale change we're going to see, but this drip, drip, drip. Yeah, that's something that we could see throughout big tech this year.
You know, Alex, it's interesting because I've been working in companies that have done big layoffs, and I've actually been part of layoffs before. What happens, though, is that there's a spillover effect that even if the workers are retained and you have your job and you're necessary to the functioning of the company, it doesn't feel good. And so there's an impact to company morale, number one. Is that, I want to ask about the headwind there, but also, is there a way that they could work around that? I'm just thinking that in Las Vegas, they're getting ready for another strike deadline. The Culinary Workers Union sees automation, not AI, but automation as a threat to the workers' jobs. And they said, we're not trying to say there can't be automation, but we have to have in the contract some protections for retraining the human beings who will be replaced and for severance pay so that they're not left high and dry and didn't know it was coming down the pike. Could these big tech companies take a page from the Culinary Workers Union and apply some of the same strategies?
So first of all, I think we're already starting to see morale issues. And I've read some incredible stuff from current Google employees today on LinkedIn, basically slamming the company, saying they have no visionary leadership. I mean, it's astonishing what's happened within the current Google employee base. So that is a problem. And what you point at about how you manage these transitions is spot on, because that's where leadership comes in. Do you come in, first of all, and say, we're going through this and we don't know where it's going to end and we don't fully know where we're going, but we have to be on top of this technology? That's a terrible strategy. Do you come in and articulate a vision and say we're going to be leaner, but point everybody toward a direction that makes sense of what's happening? You know, that's what a company needs to do. And then finally, when it comes to reskilling, the companies that I've seen, the big tech companies that I've studied that do best in these transitions, they don't put in AI technology and then fire people. They say, look, you were good enough to be here yesterday in one version of technology. Now, how do we now take what you do best and put it to play for our next big move and competitive situation? And I think the companies that do that well and articulate that well and think through that well are going to be in really good shape. And I honestly, with Google right now, you know, I'm left with some questions about where they're going when they're trying to make these moves.